Hello there. If you are here with me, then that means that you decided to purchase the extended How Does Bay Feel About You for the beautiful sign of Taurus, and this is the extension. So, Taurus, by now you already see the name of your video. You watched that video. You obviously purchased this extension. You want to know if what I'm going to pull about your energy is going to resonate. And I don't blame you because this person obviously is in love with you. They possibly are going to pop the question at some point and all that good stuff. So let's see how you're feeling about it. How does Taurus feel about this situation? And I wouldn't be surprised if it gives me energy because I don't think you know. I don't think you know this person feels this way. How does Taurus feel about this? Your energy, as I stated in the main video, is being pulled by the Wheel of the Year Tarot. And yes, look at that, 8 of Wands. So maybe you do know what's coming, honey. Maybe you do know. You guys are mirroring. I do feel as if that was in your pre-shuffle too. How does Taurus feel about this situation? Your pre-shuffle energy was definitely some communication. So if you go back to the top of that video, I say that. How does Taurus feel about this situation, Spirit? Let us know, please. Let us know. It's coming, though. And it's going to be something that's... Oh, my God. Give me a second. This is what came out for you, Strength. And then all of the cards fell. Give me 1 second. Sorry. That's the Strength card, if you can still hear me. And the Strength card, obviously, is Leo energy. So that is fire. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another shuffle. One of the things that did get picked up was definitely this card. That one, I'm going to keep it because it fell in the way that it fell. I'm being compelled there. So I told you that they had a question to ask that obviously has something to do with the Justice of the Peace. Well, obviously you're waiting for them to ask that question. You're still being very strong in this situation. I feel like maybe you're using your intuition and maybe you know, but you don't know, if that makes sense. Like maybe your intuition is telling you to be patient. I feel like there could have been a time where there was no communication between you guys about this. And it's still a possibility that they haven't let you know 100% how they feel, okay? But I do see that you guys are mirroring. They have the Two of Cups. You have the Two of Cups. If you remember, their Two of Cups represents you guys' bond, a deep bond underneath the stars, underneath the sun, underneath, you know, the spirit and divine. And yours is very much so the chapel. You guys are definitely mirroring. How does Taurus feel about this? And, you know, you've had to deal with some things with the Strength card. They haven't been honest about some things. You possibly tried to walk away. Three of Swords. I don't know what caused the heartbreak, but I did see a little bit of the Playboy energy in their spread. I didn't feel like they were being like player like that. I just felt like maybe they wanted to be single because they were used to being single. I didn't get third party, but you have heartbreak here. So let's find out what your last card is so we can get you clarified because I don't like that. What popped over? Oh, the 8 of Cups. Taurus, what's going on? And you're crying. Somebody's upset. Maybe that's the reason why they're upset because they have the 5 of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Look at that. Yeah, this does kind of look like third party. Look at that. Now, this is the 6 of Cups, but if you look at what's in the water back there, that's that person with your person with another person. Uh-oh. 2 of Pentacles doing some juggling. Okay. And last but not least, we got the Princess of Pentacles, which is going to be the equivalent. Look at that. The Knight of Wands. Wow. Which is going to be the equivalent to the Page. Okay, so, wow, you guys have gotten me tongue-tied. You want the togetherness, you want the fast communication, but you're not going to go into togetherness and fast communication without dealing with the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is this. There has been a full-blown heartbreak. And I don't know whether you know Taurus. I don't know whether you caught them up. I think that the juggling represented here could be, this is children. Possibly children with another person, possibly children there. And this is you. Thinking. Because the person that's in the water, she's looking at her reflection here. Okay? That's not necessarily a third party. But I feel like it is, because that's the first thing that popped in my head. Interesting. There are children here. There's reflection going on, thinking about the past. There's something in your past that represented a heartbreak with the Three of Swords. And then there was some type of walking away, or you guys are in separation right now. Oh, my. This is a child. And this is an earth sign child. This is an earth sign child, something to do with money and a child. Possibly a girl, an earth sign child, Taurus. Definitely is what I'm seeing here. A Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn child is what I'm seeing. Something that has come up and disrupted something. Maybe you found out they were still dealing with someone and that they have a child by. I don't get full-blown deception. I don't get that. So if you buy this and you resonate with this, purchase a reading, because I'm getting that there is possibly some juggling going on and some things, especially with that high priestess, that they didn't tell you about. But I don't feel a full-blown betrayal. I feel like there was a heartbreak, yes, but, Three of Swords, such a terrible energy, because, my Three of Swords obviously represents a heartbreak, but, heartbreak, betrayal, or just being lonely, I don't know, needing your space, turning against someone. There could have been something that they did that made you feel lonely and rejected. Remember, where's that card? We have rejection here that came up. So somebody's actions in this union made you feel that way in the past, and there was possibly a separation, or you feel like that your partner, maybe they turned their backs on you. But Taurus, regardless, whatever this is, please work it out, because this person has come full circle and they love you to pieces. And I'm not saying not punish them, but they love you so much. If you leave this person, I don't think this person is going to survive. Like, ooh, that's how much love I read. And you make them happy, but you make them sad, or they're sad about you possibly leaving. You feel like they turned their back. That's them. And then that's you looking, and you're the one that's upset. So maybe you're feeling like, well, you caused this trouble. You made this bed. Now you have to lie in it. Don't do them like that, Taurus. Clarify this Eight of Wands. There's going to be quick communication, fast communication, a conclusion. Yes, you guys are mirroring. Okay, so they are having a hard time. Their burden here is very much so the Two of Cups. That's what their burden presented. Your burden is, and that's a completion. So if they were in stagnant energy and not communicating with you about how they felt, as I explained in the first video, that's going to change. However, this is fast communication. That's the Eight of Wands, Cupid's arrows, blah, blah, blah. And then this is what's clarifying that. So you guys are mirroring. Their burden is very much so the relationship and how to translate it from their head into action. Your burden is waiting for that communication and them to make the decision or come to the conclusion. You've been waiting. Have been waiting. They have the sun because they're realizing it. You already felt this, and this is what you've had to do, Taurus. So this is fire, a lot of fire here. There's water, there's swords. There's a lot of water. So Taurus, you have water, like I told you guys in the top video. There's everything here, but in your particular energy, there's fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then there is air. And there, you know, that's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Clarify the strength card for me, please. Clarify strength. And absolutely. Your card is, I'm hearing marriage too. Clarify this strength for me, please, for Taurus. How do they feel about how their partner feels about them now that they know? I'm going to take off the bottom if Spirit, okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, yeah. You've been holding back the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so yes, this was a bit of a timeout. You guys are not broken up. There's been a tiff. There's something that caused you to have to take a step back. I knew it. I felt it in the top, in the big energy, in their energy. I felt that. I said, I don't know whether you guys broke up or not, but I will see it in Taurus's video. Clarify this Two of Cups for me, please. Clarify. I cannot wait to see what Libra has going on. I'm just like, my. Clarify the Two of Cups for Taurus, please. Two of Cups. Libra is next, guys. Thank you. The Sun. You guys, I can't with you. You guys are mirroring like an MF, okay? So they have the Sun in their deck. I told you this is Leo energy, okay? This is where they're at with it. You, on the other hand, and then they were sad, but you make them happy too, and they're crying over spilled milk because you walked away and had to put your boundaries up, and you were upset and blah, blah, blah with your Three of Swords, but yet you got the Sun. Let me make sure before I go on my tangent, because the Sun and the Moon looks alike. Yes, this is the Sun. This is also the Nine of Wands. You are the wounded warrior. So, what have you been battling about? Your damn Two of Cups. That's what you've been battling about. This marriage, this union, this deep connection. Battling, but you still got a little bit more to go, because no matter what, the beautiful part about this particular reading is you guys can't be without one another and love each other so much that it's interesting that their happiness is clarified by their sadness as well. And your happiness is being clarified by the connection. Think about that. That's beautiful. Ultimately, the connection, and no matter what, you beat, battered, and bruised, you've been to war about this connection, but you still got stamina. You still have a little bit of fight left, and you refuse to give up as well. That's gorgeous. Clarify this Three of Swords so I can see what this is. Okay, so yes, they shut down. They shut down in love. They did not tell you. You felt rejected. That's what I thought. That's the reason why this rejection card is here. That's why. Because it could have been, like I said, this Knight of Wands energy, it could very well be not so much as that they were actively seeing other women. It could have been when you're single and you're not in a committed relationship, you can spread yourself around. Not one individual person is your committed partner. I feel like they come from that type of environment where they've been single for a while because of how they feel about love. I don't want to keep going into that. You watched that video already. So I feel like by them doing that, and you were upfront with how you felt, when they did that, Taurus, you felt rejected. Because they closed off and they were in the Four of Cups. They've been evaluating their emotional foundation since you came into their lives. So maybe that should make you feel a little bit better. I know they haven't told you. Yes, it's been difficult. What is clarifying my Eight of Cups here? Now, Eight of Cups doesn't necessarily mean that there was a necessary breakup now, okay? But I do feel like, you know, we have the Five of Swords. So I feel like while they was playing, you felt like they were playing mind games with this Eight of Cups right here. You know, the Eight of Cups being, you know, a deeper meaning. I feel like that's what they were doing, trying to figure out you know, a deeper meaning, moving on away from weariness possibly, and you felt like they were a difficult opponent. That's what the author of the Illuminated Tarot has that card as. But that is just the mind games, that sword energy, you know, that is just, and it's funny. I say this all the time when I do this. When I go into the extension and I do the comparisons, and when you guys mirror it, it really makes me feel good, because if there's betrayal, it's always you both feel the same way but different. That's what's interesting. So this miscommunication between you guys, Taurus, made them sad. Okay? It made them sad. They were crying in their feelings because they have the 5 of Cups. So emotionally, it broke them down. You, on the other hand, you was like, listen, F this. I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm leaving. I'm doing my own thing. And although you were sad, you were acting definitely and putting your own interests ahead of the relationship, because you felt like it wasn't going to get better than that. Let me give you the bottom so I can get you out of here. Ooh, we got 2 queens, baby. Look at that. We got the Queen of Cups. We got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, okay? So you put your boundaries down, and you're very passionate. This is also, having strength and endurance. And then that 6, that's my 6 of Wands transition, and this is also the Tower. So there was definitely an ending of something. You put a stop to something. Let me take a look quickly at my Queen of Wands so I can get you guys out of here. You definitely put an end to something. I don't believe that you necessarily went to the person and, yes, this Queen, that's my Wands. Where's my Queen? My Fire Queen. Okay. Confidence and strength. So you moved forward with confidence. You put those boundaries down with the Swords. And I believe this is you moving forward with this Wands, because this is the 6 of Wands, which is a transition, moving into calmer waters, getting away from things that no longer serve you. And I don't feel like that Tower represents a full-blown breakup. But for some of you guys, it is, because we have the 8 of Cups and then we have the Tower. So I'm really feeling primarily that the person that resonates with this put their foot down. And when you put your foot down, you got different results. That's what I get here. But this is a tremendous amount of love. Right now, you're just reevaluating everything, but you're not done with this. You just moved on into a deeper meaning, and they're going to come around, and they have to rebuild the connection to get things back on track. So I hope that resonated. This is a shitload of love. I really appreciate you guys. If you purchased this, thank you so much for your support. And I will see you here next month when we do it again, Taurus. I certainly hope it resonated. Bye, guys.